I got started by viewing an online seminar. My first visit to the office included a physician evaluation and exam. He reviewed my lab results, including my cholesterol and sugar levels. I got a lot of feedback. Most interesting to me was learning about my body composition, my overall weight, body fat percentage, and basal metabolic rate. This information allowed me to set a realistic weight loss goal. I was guided through the nutrition plan. It included a very healthy variety of fresh, unprocessed lean proteins, colorful fresh vegetables, and low glycemic fruits that were simple to prepare. While it took a little bit of planning, the diet definitely helped me establish healthier eating habits. I was given a patient guide that included all the program details for my reference, an exercise DVD, and an audio CD that helped me with mental motivation to meet my goals. I really looked forward to my weekly follow-up visits. The staff was so supportive and truly interested in my success. Each week, I got feedback on my body composition. It was so exciting to see the fat pounds and percentage go down, giving me the motivation to continue following the program. Even after I met my goals, the Equilibrium program included an 8-week transition and maintenance program to ensure my new weight was stable and make sure I was on a healthy path for the rest of my life. I was given a complete review of my results, including follow-up lab work and body composition. I worked with the team to develop a long-term diet and exercise plan that was uniquely designed for me.
The support team at Equilibrium was fabulous. They answered all my questions, they took time with me. Anytime I had a question, they made sure I understood, and I got the answer I needed.
Well, the support that I got when I came in here on a weekly basis was great. Obviously, the accountability is important, but it wasn't an accountability to where I felt guilty. It was an accountability with reinforcement and encouragement. The weekly weigh-in with the constant, wow, you've lost this much fat this week. How do you feel? Any questions that I had in regards to food or could I eat certain foods were answered immediately.
The team at Equilibrium is fantastic. I mean, they're very supportive. They're very encouraging. If you think you're not having a really good week, they're really good at keeping you going and letting you know everything's okay. Any questions I had were answered. They responded to all my inquiries in a timely manner.
You know, the Equilibrium team was really supportive throughout the entire process. I found that there was a real camaraderie. I kind of looked forward to the weigh-ins because, one, they were accountability. It kept me on track. But two, I'd get a real attaboy high five whenever I would meet the different goals that we had. In general, it was a lot of fun. It was a pretty simple program, but wherever I had questions, I got them answered. And it really resulted in some friendships with the staff at Equilibrium. I feel very close to them, having gone through such a monumental experience with them.
I thought it was great. The weekly weigh-ins is important to me because you actually are watching and have something to calibrate against every week to know if you're really making progress or not, especially the body fat as well as the weight and all the incremental numbers. They're very constructive, they're very supportive, they give you great advice and ways to use them as a soundboard to ask them questions like, well, is it okay to make it this way with the ingredients that you've listed? So I felt really supported, and I can't ask for a better situation. That was great.
The staff at Equilibrium was just amazing. I mean, they were there 24/7 if you needed them. In the beginning, I had called because I wasn't exactly sure of certain things, and they were there for me and really cared as much as I did about me getting to where I wanted to be. It was a great experience for me.
I've been in other plans that had weekly meetings. I would say that the support from the staff that we had here was very good, fantastic, very encouraging. If I had questions, they were easily available to answer them. Very, very helpful. Certainly gave pointers, diet pointers, even in types of food choices. They were always available, very easy to talk to, very encouraging.
I think the Equilibrium staff has been great because they really make me feel like they care about me and if I'm going to do well. And every time I come in, I get remotivated because they're happy for me. And I don't know. What do you think?
I have to agree with that. They make you feel really welcome, and everyone's really nice, and they just really nice.
The staff have been wonderful. I found them to be very professional and engaging, caring, and it's been a pleasure working with them. I really think that the team that they've assembled here is top notch, and the folks really care about what they do and are doing it for the right reasons.
One thing that I totally enjoy about the plan was the fact that I can come on a weekly basis and talk to the staff of Equilibrium. They're amazing. I just love them.
The people here have chosen very well, and they've put a really nice culture together. They have people who get the job done with a big smile. They're encouraging at every turn, and they're even there if you want to call up for a question or two. They've done it really right here at Equilibrium, and I'm grateful to them.
Absolutely. The support that I got from the Equilibrium team was unbelievable. And I think that, to me, is what makes Equilibrium different from the other programs that are out there, because I knew that if I was getting discouraged, or if I didn't understand what I could eat that day, or if I was getting tired of eating the same things, any of those things, I could call them and they would walk me through it. And it was not a burden to them. It was something they were passionate about and they loved to help me do. And I felt that every time that I had a question or a doubt or anything, they were there to support me.
The people at Equilibrium have been they've been awesome. They are very sincere and genuinely interested in seeing you be successful while you're on this program. And me, being the curious person that I am, I've asked a multitude of questions while I've been on the program. They've been very responsive and very thorough in their responses to me, so I've just thoroughly enjoyed my time working with them.
The counseling part helped immensely because you're going through life. Life happens the whole time you're doing this. So if you have a slip up, or if you have a big weekend planned, I had a wedding that I had to go to, and I was kind of coached through how to handle that whole experience and how to come out okay on the other side of it. So it was very supportive.
Equilibrium has been great. I've talked with many of the staff members about different topics and gotten really good feedback from everyone. They're supportive of any types of questions. You can contact them about things you can eat or not eat. You can contact them if you're struggling with specifics, give you some suggestions on what you can do to try to improve or get past something. And their access is 24/7, so it's been wonderful.
The support I most importantly always knew was there, that I could call any one of you any time of day if I was having a bad day, if I needed some direction, if I felt like I wasn't doing it right. From the moment I began, I called one of the members on their cell phone, made it easy for me with my schedule. It was wonderful support from the beginning to the end, and still feel like I have friends there.
My experience with support was a positive one. I always felt that there would be somebody there to take my call, answer my questions, resolves any concerns that I had. I never at all felt like I had been thrown to the curb, so to speak. It's like the group wasn't just friendly to get me on board and then just, push me aside. It's like they were with me from the very beginning until the very end, and they're still supportive now.
The support that I got from Equilibrium was fantastic, and the most important thing I have learned out of this entire process, other than the obvious success with the weight loss, is the proper foods to eat and what I need to eat and should eat, and the reasons why I need to eat these foods. The education part of this has been invaluable to me. It just came from the constant support of Equilibrium and the education that they gave us and gave the opportunities they gave us. It's transformed my life, because I actually I know what I should eat, where I never have really known that in the past.
I would certainly agree with that. I think the support that we achieved through the Equilibrium staff was exceptional in that the nutritional information that was supplied to us was excellent. And being available, I recall many times having made scrupulous notes during my visit, but I remember sending emails at all hours of the day and night to various Equilibrium staff asking about certain foods, and I always got a timely response, whether it was in the middle of the night or the middle of the day. And when I was going down the wrong path, making some wrong choices for foods, I would get gently nudged into the right path. So it was very, very helpful.
The support of Equilibrium, what I noticed the most, they really paid attention to my high blood pressure, my high cholesterol, which I never even gave any thought before. They brought it to my mind, and it was always something that I kind of tend to put to the side. It's hereditary, high blood pressure. So it kind of really showed me that they did care and wanted to support me as much as they could, and give me some good pointers of what to do. So overall, every time I came in, the staff in general was just very nice, very supportive, and if I cheated, they would